All right, day 2 of our Unit 3 benchmark, okay, called animal adaptations. Okay, so we're going to reread animal disguises on page 4 and 5. So go to your little booklet that says animals adaptations and go to page 4 and 5.
Short Read 1. Remember to annotate as you read.
Animal Disguises by Maria Garrow. All animals have special features that help them stay alive or survive. Sometimes the way they act or behave gives them an advantage. They also have physical features that improve their chances of survival. For example, animals that hunt for their food are called predators. The animals these predators hunt are called prey. Both predators and prey have traits that help them hide from one another. How do they do it? Many animals have skin or fur that blends into their environment. Their body color matches the colors around them. For example, a green grasshopper can remain unseen in tall green grass. This ability to blend into one's surroundings is called camouflage. The word camouflage means disguise in French. Camouflage is an adaptation, a trait animals are born with that aids in their survival. Camouflage can help prey hide from predators. It can also help a predator remain undetected to sneak up on its prey.
The leaf butterfly relies on camouflage to survive. Camouflage Q and A. Q. Is it a twig? A. No, it's a walking stick. They are insects that live in forests and grasslands on branches and twigs. They keep safe by blending in. Predators, such as birds and small reptiles, have a hard time spotting walking sticks. Q. Is it a giant snowball? A. No, it's a polar bear. They live in the frigid, cold Arctic. Their white fur blends with the snow and ice. From a distance, it is difficult for other animals to see the bears. This helps the bears hunt too. Q. Is it a rock? A. No, it's a stonefish. Stonefish have bodies that look like the coral and rocks found on the ocean floor. They blend into the sand and wait for prey to swim nearby. Then stonefish grab and eat their prey. Q. Is it a sand hill? A. No, it's a horned lizard. They mainly live in deserts. Their sand-colored, bumpy skin and flat body help them blend into the desert ground to avoid being a snack for hungry birds and snakes.
In a moment, you'll review vocabulary words and make your own definitions using clues from the text. But first, let's watch a video to help us learn how we can use context clues to help. Press play.
So now we're going to work on page 2 and page 3, okay, and talking about context clues. All right, so we're working on our animal adaptations packet, page 2. Okay. You already have some words that are written. So if you go to paragraph 1 in the text, okay, and you click the word survive, okay, the clue or tells you that the next thing is going to tell you what that means. So let's go back to the text. Okay. So in your text right here, it says paragraph 1, look at the word survive. And then here's the context clue or. So it's right here. Here's the word survive, right? And here's or. And then right before that, what do you think survive means? To stay alive. Okay? To stay alive. So then I'm going to go back to my packet. Okay? And it says, annotate the text by circling unfamiliar words, which we did, in animal disguises. Use context clues to figure out the meaning of the new words. So survive tells me what does that mean? Oops, that's too tall. Means to stay alive. Okay. Now it says look at paragraph 1 and the word behave. What's the context clue? Okay, let's go back to that. So here's behave. Behave is right here. Okay. And it means to act. Okay. What's the context clue? What is it? Or. Right here. Or. Okay. Or. So go back to our paper. And then what's the word? Or. Okay. And the definition of behave is to act. All right. Let's go scroll down to the bottom. So it says adaptation, and I need to look in what paragraph? Go to paragraph 3 then. Adaptation. Anybody find it? Oh. Grayson? It's right here, right? Adaptation. Okay. Now, what's the context clue? I'll tell you one thing, it's not a word. Here's your clue right here. The dash line. Okay? The dash line. Because right after that, it tells you what an adaptation is, right? Well, let's go back to our text. The clue for the adaptation is the dash signals. Okay? And then what's the definition? What was the definition? What does it say after adaptation? A trait animals are born with that aids them in their survival. So if I go back to my packet, it'll be a trait animals are born with that aids their survival. And then, by the way, undetected not able to be seen. For reptiles, I think it's still in paragraph 3. Oh, that's the Q&A. So for the, I'll bring it back. Give me a second. So for reptiles is right here on the Q&A, on this one right here. Okay? And there's a comma, right? Yeah. There's a comma on reptiles right here where it says there's sand colored, bumpy skin, and flat body. So the reptiles is a type of predator. So going back to this, here's that. The reptile is a type of predator. So let me do this. If you go back to the text and we're looking at the word frigid, and it's right here. Here's the word frigid. Right there, frigid. Okay. The clue, context clues means cold. Frigid, cold, Arctic. So if I go back to my packet, the context clues is the word cold. Okay. And frigid just means freezing. All right. All right, let's go to page 3. Okay. It says look at the photographs and animal disguises. What information can you gather from each photo? So that means this right here. I have a couple full pictures. I have this one, right? Okay, that's that butterfly, correct? Okay. So the butterfly, okay, what does a photo show us? Well, it shows us that they can do what? Blend in, correct? So, but I'm going to be writing in complete. So, complete sentences: butterflies can have camouflage that makes them blend in. Makes them blend in with trees. Because it looks like a leaf, huh? Okay, now it says look at the insect. Well, let's go back to the text. Okay, what does the picture show us? So what does the picture show us or illustrates? Okay. What does it look like? Okay, it is an insect, but what does it look like? A twig or a stick, right? So if I go here, okay, this insect looks like the twigs. Oops. Looks like the twigs and branches it walks on. It says this insect's physical shape and size help it blend in. This is another good example of camouflage. So this insect's physical shape and size help it blend in. Help it blend in. All right, let's look at the polar bear. Okay. So what does the picture show us? Polar bears. What do they use as an adaptation? Their fur. Polar bear's fur helps them. Again, what's that keyword? Land in with the snow and ice. Their white fur must help disguise the predator as it hunts. Awesome. And then the stonefish, what does he look like? A rock. It's in his name, stone, like a rock. Stonefish looks like a rock as it waits for its prey. So this fish looks and behaves like a rock. It illustrates the author's points of how animals use looks and behavior for camouflage. Okay. It looks like a rock. It looks sorry. This fish looks and behaves like a rock. So it illustrates that what the author is trying to say, that animals use looks and behavior for camouflage. Okay. And then the lizard. This lizard is the color of what? Of the what? Sand. Is the color of sand. And its body is flat. The lizard's color and shape keep it hidden from predators. Little correction, I had to rewrite this part of the sentence. This lizard is, not OS, is the color of sand. Its body is flat.